Okay, Christina here to listen to some music, and today we continue on with our full album listening of Selling England by the Pound by Genesis. This is track number 2. I Know What I Like. So the actual title of the song is I Know What I Like in Your Wardrobe. Still don't know what that means, but that's okay. We'll get there. And I have been listening to the first track from this album, Dancing with the Moonlit Night. And then, of course, what's coming up next is Firth of Fifth. So this is the song from this album, Firth of Fifth, that I have already reacted to. So after this one, you can actually go and watch Firth of Fifth, but just remember it's out of sequence from this full album listening. But I am planning on doing a deep dive with Firth of Fifth. So stay tuned for that. I'll be working it in this whole project with this album. But of course, we will be taking a close look at this song, the track number 2, I Know What I Like in Your Wardrobe, because that's why we're here. I am a professional classically trained musician, instrumentalist, vocalist, composer, and professor, so we take a look at all those little minute details in this music, how it's composed, the instrumentation, maybe some music theory or instrument demos. But of course, how does this music affect us? Why do we like it so much? Or why do we not like it? Okay, so no more delay. Let's listen. All right, here we go. This one's only like 4 minutes. It's like a baby Genesis song. All right, here we go.
It's 1 o'clock and time for lunch. Bum-de-dum-de-dum. When the sun beats down and I lie on the bench, I can always hear them talk.
There's always been Ethel. Jacob, wake up, we got to tidy your room now. And then Mr. Lewis, wasn't the time that he was out on his own.
We got into the little chorus there, the catchphrase, the title. All right, that was really fun. It was really weird. What was all that in the beginning? Like, I work really hard to get background noises out of the recording of these videos. And then we have this entered in there. I don't know, it sounded like all the various outside noises that can happen here, like in the neighborhood, like cars going by or helicopters or lawnmowers, and it sort of sounded like a combination of all of those. So that's okay, it's all right. And it was kind of doing this too, so that was kind of cool. And then the speaking part was neat. 1 o'clock and it's lunchtime. Okay. I didn't catch a lot of the rest of it, except, no, I think someone, did the raspberries, I thought I heard that. This is already really enjoyable. I like the main theme that just came in. So let's back it up and hear that. It's kind of a more lighthearted, funny song, but it could be sarcastic. I don't know. We'll see.
He was out on his own. Beyond
Okay, I know what I like and I like what I know. Is that what I'm hearing? I will check the lyrics in just a second. This is a fun song. I hope the meaning matches that. If not, that's okay. Because I still like the beat to this song, the groove to this song, and it is sort of more straightforward. It's less proggy, with all the different key changes. There are some happening here, but it's just sort of, there's more of a steady groove, and it is full of so many clever and cute things. So I just can't help but smile. Again, even though I don't quite know what I might be smiling about yet. So, in your wardrobe. Wardrobe, like where you keep your clothes, unless wardrobe means something else across the pond. Like bonnet, right? Is that the hood of a car? Yeah. So we'll see. Okay. I mean, in your wardrobe. Is that meaning that you wish you could have what is in someone else's wardrobe, like their style or clothing? Or do you just really know what you want out of life? You have confidence in your sense of style. I'm guessing it has something to do with something a little more broad than just clothing style. Okay. Love the percussion. Love the sitar. Love the vocals. Is that Peter Gabriel or Phil Collins, or maybe a mixture of both? Because I swear that some of the vocals sounded more like Phil Collins. I know his voice from some of his 80s songs that were really popular. I mean, you could not have been a kid in the 80s and gone to the public pool and not heard a Genesis song at least 10 different times while you were there all afternoon getting sunburned. Okay. It's just amazing to me on how well their voices blend. And that is a connection I never would have put together until I started listening to Genesis here on the channel. So let's keep listening. I'm loving this chorus with the title line in it. Again, it's that steady groove. It's great.
When the sun beats down and I lie on the bench, I can always hear them talk. Me? I'm just a lawnmower. You can tell me by the way I walk.
Okay, was that a lawnmower? Like it's supposed to represent a lawnmower? Did I hear the word lawnmower? What does a lawnmower have to do with a wardrobe? Well, it was a cool sound. If it was a lawnmower, I really actually like that sound. It's pitched. And I know some engines for lawnmowers will be that way, but this one really was. I'm guessing they are recreating that with their instruments, unless it's just like one button that you hit for a synthesizer. I don't know. However it's produced, it's great. And I really do love how it goes side to side. Okay, right before that, what was that sound? As in an instrument. Okay. First I thought it was like a manipulated sitar, like maybe muted or some kind of filter on it. But then I was like, no, I think it's just a guitar. But then it had some tones, sort of like a flute, but really distorted. So what was it? All right, I'm going to go back and listen to that right now. That. I thought it was a guitar. Is it a flute? Oh, I think I might. See, that sounds like. And I thought maybe I heard some flute sounds, like even more distant in the background. Okay. And there's the lawnmower. Or whatever. That's the coolest lawnmower ever. It's a lawnmower in A. Love it. Okay, before we go on, I'm going to look at the lyrics. Okay, I got to scroll down right now. Like, was there a lawnmower? Yes! I knew it! They mention a lawnmower. Okay. All right, intro. Oh, it says Peter Gabriel. Okay, that cleared that up. It's 1 o'clock and time for lunch. Bum-de-dum-de-dum. When the sun beats down and I lie on the bench, I can always hear them talk. All right, this one, the lyrics here actually says Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins. So it wasn't my imagination. I thought I heard tones of Phil Collins' voice in there. There's always been Ethel. Jacob, wake up. You've got to tidy your room now. And then Mr. Lewis. Isn't it time that he was out on his own? Over the garden wall. 2 little lovebirds. Pfft, right? Cuckoo to you. That's great. Keep them mowing blades sharp. All right, so we've got Ethel and Jacob and Mr. Lewis. Is Jacob a kid? That maybe he needs to find his own place, but does he mow lawns for a living? Okay, then the chorus, I know what I like, and I like what I know, getting better in your wardrobe, stepping one beyond your show. Diddly da 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 na 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 na. Okay, verse 2. And again, the duet here with Gabriel and Collins. Sunday night, Mr. Farmer called, said, listen, son, you're wasting time. There's a future for you in the fire escape trade. Come up to town, but I remembered a voice from the past. Dee-dee-dee-dow. Gambling only pays when you're winning. That's true. I had to thank old Miss Mort for schooling a failure. Keep them mowing blades sharp. So is he considering other careers from mowing lawns? Or maybe try and, get rich quick schemes, but gambling, it's not great when you lose. Okay, I know what I like and I like what I know. When the sun beats down and I lie on the bench, I can always hear them talk. Me? I'm just a lawnmower. You can tell me by the way I walk. And then it says flute solo. I was right. Wow. I was super right about some of this stuff. Okay, but lawnmower, there's the actual mower and then there's the person. So this is definitely referring to the job, the person doing that job. But then it's great how it begins and ends with the lawnmower sound. Love it. You can tell me by the way I walk. When the sun beats down and I lie on the bench. Aha. So he's taking a break. It's 1 o'clock lunchtime. He's tired and he's probably hot. And so he lays down on the bench to rest up. And then he can hear people walking by, either judging him or maybe he's judging himself. He could be like a gardener over the garden wall. But you've got to tidy your room now. It seems to me like he's a young person trying to find his way. Interesting. Okay, I'm still not sure what the wardrobe part is though, because that might be a translation from across the pond, because I'm trying to take it too literally, like it's literally like in your wardrobe, it's like what you wear. But see, that could also work because it could be like what hat you put on. So what persona you have in your life, what career you have. Interesting. So is this a song of frustration? Is this person really unhappy? Like, what is the steady groove there for? I'm wondering the compositional process here, why they were thinking that that steady groove matched someone who was trying to find their place in life. Maybe just keep going and do your best until you find your way, but keep your mind open as best you can. Well, I loved the duet. I loved all of the different sounds. The sitar was awesome. Okay, but let's take a look at some of the singing. Talking about the vocals that I liked so much. All right, there was one spot. Well, first of all, the opening speaking is really cute, but then when the two of them came in together, I'm so glad that I saw that it was the two of them, because I really swear I was hearing both. And my brain couldn't land on either one, so yay! That explains that. But the neat thing about that sound with the two of them together is that I really liked it. Like, before I even realized who maybe was doing it, I was like, this is a really cool sound with the two of their voices combined. So let's hear that.
Always hear them talk.
There's always been Ethel. Jacob, wake up, you got to tidy your room now. And then Mr. Lewis. Wasn't the time that he was out on his own.
Amazing how much they match.
Over the garden wall.
See?
Two little lovebirds.
Okay, I stopped it right on the raspberries there. Okay, sorry. Oh, this song is just too much fun. I love their voices in harmony with one another, and I love their voices in unison when they're singing the same note. That was the moment that I was like, I really like this.
The time that he was out on his
The
own.
harmonies, love
Over the garden wall.
it. Unison.
Two little lovebirds. Cuckoo to you. Keep them going, they
All right, and then the cuckoo to you is up in the head voice. So that was another thing that I caught on with the vocals in this song, is that they would go up into their head voice. Let's find another spot. It was a little further on, I think, when that happened. There was something about it that seemed a little less familiar to me. I don't know, it stood out in my attention for some reason. So let's hear this lovely head voice. There. So da 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 da. That's like the chest voice, and they go da 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 da. Do you hear how it kind of changes there? And so it's a little softer in the texture of the voice. It's a little bit lower in dynamic as well, but I just really loved how it would pop up into there a couple of times. It happened equally throughout. Okay. And actually, we're headed into a really fun section. Let's just keep going. Oh, and that's really a... Love it. That's up there. This section is so fun.
Sunday night, Mr.
Okay.
Farmer called, said, listen.
That little spot right there. And I know a whole big section of it came back later. And it really was just a hint of that section later. Let's go to that section later where it happened. Gotta find it.
Beyond your
Head voice there. Okay. I have to point out one thing right there that I really liked. And it happened in the previous time too. But it goes back and forth from major to minor there. Da 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 da. Let's hear that again. I love that groove of that main chorus.
When the sun beats down and
Actually, da da bum 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 bum. I'm hearing that in the sitar as well, but the chord progression kind of teetered in between those two things. It was really, really neat. Okay, and then in this next section, I loved all the percussion. So many different percussion instruments being used.
And I lie on the bench, I can always hear them talk. Me, I'm just a lawnmower. You can tell me by the way I walk.
Oh, okay. The that just happened there in the drums. I was like, oh, that's really coming in. It happened a few times before, but then it was like, so that happened right over the top of the word lawnmower. And at first I was like, oh, wait, the lawnmower sound's coming back in. No. It was just the percussion. Let's hear that again. That was so clever.
Down and I lie on the bench.
So
I
here,
can always hear them talk. Me, I'm just a lawnmower. You can tell me by the way I walk.
There's that awesome flute sound. You can barely tell it's a flute. Okay, and now we're getting the rumble of the lawnmower back in. Oh, that is so cool. All right. This was a lot of fun. Okay, that was I Know What I Like in Your Wardrobe, and it was fantastic. I really liked this one. It was just that driving groove, I think, and I absolutely see why it's placed here, because track 1 and track 3, because I happen to know that that's what's next. Again, be sure to go back and listen to the Firth of Fifth reaction that I did many months ago, because I can see already how this needed to be here on this mixed tape, you know? It was more steady, less messing with the time signatures, but it was still so creative. I would expect nothing less from Genesis, and I loved how there was the duet. And I don't know, maybe there were other duets that I've heard, because I've also reacted to like Ripples, but no, so that was just Phil Collins. I don't know. I loved the duet. I hope we hear more of that, because their voices just match. It's magical. And so let me know if I'm on the right track with the meaning of this song. Seems like I'm right. Wow, but I really nailed a lot of these details. I really didn't think I was right. And then I was. So that was fun. I am so excited to listen to this one again and pair it with the first one. I have not listened to Firth of Fifth in a long time. In a while. I mean, not long time, but in a while, because I've been kind of saving it for this full album experience. And I'm going to go back in next or coming up soon and do a deep dive. So everybody be watching for that. But for now, I cannot wait to listen to these first 2 tracks again and again together. Okay, but for now, just remember that you don't have to be perfect, just be okay. And keep listening.